Yesterday, there was a very interesting stream on Fresh and Fit regarding a young man by the name of Neon, spelled N3ON. Now, Neon is a 19-year-old streamer who is very funny, very talented. He has almost 600,000 subscribers, and he has a girlfriend by the name of Sam. Now, Sam is a little bit older than him, and if you look at the both of them, they look out of place. He doesn't look like the kind of guy that she might go for, but for whatever the case, they're together. Now, we're gonna find out why that is. Now, again, he's a virgin, he's never had sex, he's never engaged in sex, but he has a huge audience, and she comes on his streams a whole lot. But now, let's talk about this. Neon shows up to the Fresh and Fit podcast. Now, again, he's been simping over this girl, basically having issues with her on his own channel. And then he comes out to Fresh and Fit, and Fresh starts the interrogation of pretty much how they met.
When you guys first met, was it love at first sight? Like, how'd you guys like even start talking like seriously?
I was just horny. I'm gonna be honest. She was like,
not like
she
You're
had
a
like
virgin, bro.
Huh?
You're a virgin.
I know, dude. It's I know.
Okay, what about? No,
What?
too fast.
Calm down.
This retard's horny. You're horny, bro.
You're hornier
I gotta know,
than
man.
he is.
The facts.
Okay, so this is what happened. She was the only girl at that party with her tits out. So sorry, I didn't mean that.
I know what you really meant. What did you mean?
You have a very beautiful face, and I really liked you. So
It's fine.
I got her number, and then from there, it happened.
But then at some point, it gets really interesting. We find out that she is an OnlyFans model. Oh, fuck! Now, when they ask the guy, what does he feel about OnlyFans model? He says this.
Cause OnlyFans girls are demonic.
But you chose.
But
one for a
she's not.
girlfriend.
She's different though.
So she's okay. So she's different. How?
Oh my god.
Okay, well.
No. How's she different?
Oh, I mean, look at her.
At the same time, he says, well, but she's different, right? It gets even worse. Then they start asking her questions about OnlyFans, and then this happened.
And then you did OnlyFans because you were tired of working minimum wage jobs.
Well, it was the best business opportunity for any girl at the time, regardless. So I decided to take that opportunity and take that leap.
Did you think about potentially going to school or getting a skill?
Yeah, actually, I did cheerleading. For my entire life, I'm self-taught because my parents.
Monetizable skill.
That is a monetizable skill, sir.
Not really.
Stop the cap.
And I find this very interesting because, Myron is sitting there and he's saying like women who are on OnlyFans are users and they're manipulators of men. I thought that was a very excellent point because, hey, he's right. But you know who else is a manipulator of men? Drum roll, please. Fresh and Fit. There is no two guys in the red pill community who have manipulated men besides Andrew Tate worse than Fresh and Fit. I mean, these guys are the biggest extreme liars and users of men in the whole entire world. I mean, do you guys remember that Fresh even lied about who he was to get on?
Let's see. Obviously paid for followers, no verification check mark. There are tons of accounts who get verified at 20 and 50K. He can't get verified at 100. For a guy who brags up being high value and wears Rolexes and takes pics with Lamborghinis, he sure doesn't mind showing off a couple girls that are a 4 or 5 out of 10. What gives him the authority to teach guys game? Okay, and then he shows a couple pictures of him with ugly girls, which I'll post on the screen. He wears a gold chain that says CEO on it, cringe, which stands for collect every opportunity, even more cringe, which is the name of his fake, non-existent social media agency. Fresh, where's your website clients or testimonials? Oh, you don't need them, I guess. You have a gold chain and shirts that say CEO. This is supposed to be the guy who gives business advice and helps guys become high-value men. Okay? He must have wised up recently because he took his Yahoo News article off of his link tree, but it's still up on Yahoo. I'll put these articles here. He's linking all this stuff. This is a poorly written, paid press release that is credited to VIP Media Group at the bottom. It reads like it was outsourced to some Chinese guy on Fiverr. It was syndicated from Access Wire, which is a paid press release service from Associated Press. Here's a link where it says paid content from Access Wire. I'll show that on the screen. Fresh alludes to the article being featured in CBS, Fox News, Disrupt Magazine, Chicago Weekly News, and New York Finance, which might not even be a real publication. Did his Fiverr designer misspell New York Times Finance, or is he stupid enough to think that people won't notice? There's no record of him being published in any of these publications. It shows proof of that. According to his LinkedIn, he has 0 business experience and was working in customer service up until December 2020, which is 2 months after he started the podcast with Myron. This dummy didn't even bother to make a LinkedIn for Fresh and Fit. I guess his fans are too busy hustling and getting money in the streets and probably don't have jobs anyways. And then he shows the LinkedIn for Walter Weeks, which is his real name.
And don't forget how Myron pretended to cry because he wanted you guys donations when he got demonetized.
I left a job that I truly loved to do this, right? Because I shouldn't be admitting this, but saving children, right? That was great, but saving you guys is better.
Or how about that lie when Fresh said he had 1,000 body count?
It's not really fit, but Fresh, I came across this video, right? And inside of this video, you were saying something like how you got 1,000 bodies and shit. And I'm like, bruh, you is not like that, man. Like, why is you tapping to the camera, bruh?
So here's my thing, right? Why would I lie to you?
Yeah.
What do I gain from doing that? Please tell me.
You said you got 1,000 bodies in a year, bro. That shit is cap.
No, I didn't say in a year. In a lifetime. But why would I lie to you, bro?
You guys, we got to be honest here. Myron and Fresh have built a whole career of getting guys to pay them by bringing OnlyFans models into their podcast. And OnlyFans models get huge subscriptions when they come inside of Fresh and Fit. Just check this out.
The guys who watch the Wednesday show of Fresh and Fit, you guys remember Stephanie Palomares was getting dunked on by the chat the entire show.
Yep.
And I asked Stephanie Palomares, I said, Stephanie, before the show, I need you to screenshot how many OnlyFans subscribers you have. And then afterwards, I need you to tell me how many you have 24 hours later.
Should we all do that right now?
Yes, I think.
Yes.
I already did it.
I think all of you should do that. Now, here's what happened. I've never seen a girl get dunked on more than this girl on Fresh and Fit ever. Like the whole chat was just on her the entire time. She got 1,200 paying subs in 24 hours. Guys, hold on. For those of you who can't do math because you went to public school, that's $12,000 a month. That's $144,000 a year for sitting there for 2.5 hours getting dunked on by the chat. And she wrote me later and she was like, yeah, it's totally worth it. I would do it again.
So my question is, if she's such a user and manipulator of men and, you know, she's an OnlyFans model, then why do they have so many OnlyFans models coming onto their show? And also, listen, guys, we all know about Fresh sleeping with a sugar baby and giving his money to her. He got exposed, got blocked, simped. We all know about that, right? But then the thing is, why bring those OnlyFans chicks to your show if you feel that these ladies are going to use men? Because guess what? A lot of Fresh and Fit's audience is impressionable, right? Like, they're saying that his audience is impressionable. No, Fresh and Fit guys are simps too. When girls come to their show, they get hella subscriptions. The reality is that both of these groups people are using men. And I don't even know why they're acting like they don't do it because it's so funny, hypocritical, because it's true. They both do it. Fresh is no different than this chick that's an OnlyFans model that's using guys, except for the fact that Fresh and Fit have made millions doing it. She might have made a few $1,000s, but listen, they're no better. Trust me, they're all users. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.